Luckily for them, they're starting on the defense, which means that they are going to be then pressured to have a 9-3 half, a 10-2 half, whatever we want to say. We don't want to keep reliving the mate's curse, but they are going to have to get off to a good start.
As we take a look at Aegis Alexa and Mini, yeah, it doesn't seem like anything too out of the ordinary.
Cypher versus a Killjoy, riveting stuff. I think that, yeah, on the flip side, Vitality had a great attack versus Heretics and then looked absolutely abysmal on the defense last week. But I think there were some clear things that they needed to do differently on that defense. They were playing way too much to hold A and not playing retake enough, and I wonder if that will be something they pivot this time around on that defense. But yeah, I think it's going to be a sloppy third map.
Agreed.
I think as well, like, we consider, you know, resilience and just being able to continue through on into this third map. Bear in mind, like, Unfake has only just come up to VCT this stage. He has performed on these first two maps, but can he keep that consistency up going into this third map, or is he going to be fatigued?
Yeah, and the stats are not in Gentlemate's favor. They've been in this position for the 4th time this season. They've still yet to close out a map 3. But for Vitality, though, Pansy and Hypok, they don't have a choice. They have to win here.
And I think that's the way to lead into this. It would be nice for Gentlemate to understand that. It would break the curse that they've been suffering under. But for Vitality, it's pretty much all on the line now, isn't it, Mike?
Absolutely is. And again, coming back to some of those previous results, Heretics being the common denominator, but it was mates to actually win out between these two teams. And the concern being those defensive halves. Well, I guess the positive for Gentlemates being the defensive halves, and Vitality have to find a comfortable start here if they're to turn things in their favor here in map 3. Come back, looking to carry across some of that momentum from the previous map. A Sheriff here on the pistol.
If that's given him confidence, I can only wait and see what he can do now. Said Vitality on the attacking side here. And it was their decision-making, their game plans that we were mostly looking at, really, from map 2.
Well, I think certainly the concern being the mid-round, so certainly something I've got my eyes on here for Vitality. Nice to find a ping here on the dart, but no kill to follow through. Actually, Kovac does find it, but Kamek still tucked into backside.
Oh, Mini did well there to find at least kicks. This is position. Could spring the trap any second. Does get spotted by Comeback, though, and fumbles it. Can't stick around, but Kovac can. Nice little shot picking up to their 3rd on the round overall, leaving Comeback in a 1v2. HP's low. Does he expect it? It's a stunner from Comeback. And the Red Bull clutch of that confidence looks like it's carried over.
Certainly does. The open map 3 with a bang. It's Kovac to find some crucial kills here, but unfortunately, that's a little disconnected and spotted out early on. I think he's so eager to stop some of the Gentlemates players from making progress towards site ahead of the plant, and unfortunately just rears his head at the wrong moment. Durka actually invested here. It's on the back of Kovac's finances. Try and make something work here.
Leicester already popping a bit of damage and spotted on that jump spot. So he's been seen towards middle, and they do have that deep alarm bot there, so don't be too worried about it. I'm surprised they haven't rotated an extra body away towards A, though. Especially when they still have that deep line on B main. They have that alarm bot. Maybe just the presence spotted of Les is enough to keep them here, but already you're starting to see that rotation now coming in.
I'll come back actually even peeking out a little further here to confirm there's nobody poised outside B. As we know, stacked up elsewhere. Prox with a cheeky kill onto Kovac. Vitality will freeze once more. And Durka unable to really find favourable engagements here, but might just get it on short. No. Checking close, and Kamek will find 2 from that spot.
And with this knife and the... Oh no, the knife didn't actually catch him. I thought it might have caught kicks there. But the alarm bot was triggered, so Les's position will be revealed. Hence, they're so prepared for it. But kicks didn't get caught by the knife, but the shot now giving it away, and they want to shut down this one quick. Nice attempt. But the attempt's not enough. Gentlemates, a flawless second here.
And the second half of Lotus trying to get a snowball established. A chance to do the same thing in the decider. No operator in round 3 this time to come back, but a scope nonetheless. Is Kamek the only one with notable progress?
Woo! We have it.
In this first cycle. His opposite number, Kovac as well, but
Got to keep my eyes on comeback here again. While the original Outlaw Bandits, see how well he does with this. He's not alone in it though. Vekash also has it as well, but there's not that many light shields. I think only 2 to be reported for the other side, so a little bit trickier. They went for the double stack on mid there pretty much, but probably kind of cancelling that and still looking towards market. But no pressure following all of that util invested through the smoke.
no, it's only going to keep these members of Gentlemates entertained for a matter of seconds. Still an opportunity, but less drifting across mid, actually.
Ooh.
Takes advantage of the full shield and lands the headshot.
And they needed that. So he's still standing. Yeah, it's on 10 HP, but he's alive. Straight in towards the A site. Kamek respecting it. Does he try and dip a little bit of the timing? Spots out one, but Durka dips his head down. Keeps himself safe over by Dice.
See now, plant will come through. That's for Vitality to set themselves up here in the post.
That's 3 on site considered. 1 left loose. They need to start closing that net. They can assume 1 towards main as they cleared through short. Spots out 1 towards hell. Trying to work together on this. There is that opportunity for someone to walk the smoke here, but actually Vitality don't need it just yet. Dug in deep, but Kamek's trying to pry them out of their hole. Now Durka, nice work on 1, but down to the 1v1. Now they can hazard a good guess on this position from Kix. Hard to clear though, wants the half, does get the half, but Kix gets the kill.
Secondary objective though, plenty of damage done.
God, yeah.
Force out basically everything from Vitality except for 1 rifle. Durka does so well to find his final kill as well though. That's just 9 HP, crucial shot onto Kamek to make things doable.
Placing swarm grenade.
Yeah, very broken purchase here for Vitality to follow that.
This is what you'd love to have an outlaw.
Yeah, but let's come back with an operator instead.
It seems like this very heavy lean towards short, towards that A hit. Now comeback's been spotted early. Kamek trying to insinuate he's not as close as he was, but Durka just walks up. Kamek set everything in motion correctly, but then just didn't quite make it work.
Actually, the TP to wine will be noted, so Prox in a very awkward spot here.
No!
Ton of damage done with the shock darts, but 2 kills, Lauren.
How are they not watching for him? Just let those shock darts go loose, made it a 3rd. Unforgivable stuff from Vitality and brilliance from Prox. 3v2. It's now just less. Count about 10 seconds, you'll find him creeping a little bit closer. Spike down in a rough spot as well. He'd have to almost cross through the site to get back to it.
See as well, they're looking towards Spawn. They know his antics. Again, looking to run the clock down as much as possible, force out the plant from less and give him fewer options as this round progresses. Cage up will reveal his position at least.
I have
Set
retrieved the
up to
spike.
try and give him some sort of buffer, but it is a 1v3.
Scanning ahead.
It's tough. He's trying, but you can see it, the options just not there. Good discipline from Gentlemates as well, not letting him get much of a play.
I mean, you heard it in the comms earlier as well, they read these late rounds when it's less last alive so well. Situation, I mean, daylight robbery for Prox to get as much done as that from Wine. Like I said, noted on the TP as well. Shock darts landing, doing a ton of damage, but maybe even there the criticism being that catches 1 off guard with util. Things fall apart to follow that. Mates find themselves 2 to the good here. Kick off the 3rd map. Two spotted.
He's still standing on this though, even though suppressed. Oh, come on, man. I thought he was trying to shoot the owl drone. Durka.
Oh, the timing!
No way is he still getting away with that though. Kamek gets the suppress, but then the knives go down and the class. This is a wild round and another one spotted and comeback still not moved. How they forgot about this guy? You can't forget about him. Tearing him apart. One more bullet, he's got him. 5 in the round and Vitality left in pieces.
I mean, cut and paste that to map 2. Like I said, mid-round decisions, they just keep drifting back into this operator.
3.
Come back absolutely happy to greet the members of Vitality.
That's an operator's dream though, isn't it? Going unchecked like that, divided up fights.
And you've got to argue here with this composition, they actually have better tools to force him off some of these angles with a Sova and a KO. And unfortunately here, the early round's not necessarily an indicator of being able to address that. Said an early timeout, certainly from the outside looking in. That sort of round is a concern, considering how Lotus in the second half panned out. You want to nip that in the butt as early on as possible.
You're right. Hence the timeout here. I think you're on the money. And for me, I'm just happy to see Comeback having a game like this because I feel like we've seen glimpses of it. And I've been talking the guy up because I think a lot of people who saw him in like tier 2 saw that potential, saw what he could do, the mechanical capabilities. But it was, okay, does that translate against really robust teams or very good players? He sat at 8-1. He's just had his first ace in VCT.
Yeah, which is wild to consider still, with the ceiling that he's capable of.
The 18-year-old Young Turk looking really, really good. We'll see if it carries on. This could just be a belting start because, again, Vitality, they've been making mistakes, Mike.
Got to call it how it is. To show presence towards A here and hit a fast rotate towards B, but as expected, Comeback is set up. I mean, he was here in the early rounds, been prioritizing short. For that, is this a flash over?
2 of them. Nah, they're getting bold. No way, unfake, no! Oh my god, he's still alive. I thought he was dead to rights there, popping the ult like this. What's gone on? And now they're pushing through from B main. Yeah, there could be a slaughter here. Unfaking kicks, trying to get the feet stable, the ground stable beneath them. Fight for some security somewhere, but Comeback doesn't want to allow it. They know he's still around. This is just insult to injury. This is Gentlemate's confident.
I mean, I didn't see exactly this. Well, I didn't make notes of it because I didn't think it would be an issue, but 3 people to show presence towards A, with 2 avoiding the knife, so they're deep enough to even be shouldering top mid. If the game plan isn't to hit A or commit to an engagement on A, you can't leave this space open. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's unorthodox for a Killjoy and a Sova to walk mid here, but
you can't assume that's safe anymore. There's already confidence there. You can't assume they are respecting you leaving that, oh, better not take that. No, they are taking these risks. Vitality have to play a good couple of rounds to stamp out some of that. Now, I think Mini at least caught a glimpse of one there working their way up middle. And the punish is already in. Michael, I know it's only sheriffs. I know that. But it's what I'm seeing.
Certainly a concern. I'm faking kicks to try and recover something, if at all possible, here in round 7. Maybe an opportunity to do so towards A. Only a nano swarm in their path. But it will split them. Comeback actually popping the knives here.
Flash was good. Now it does come down to Comeback here. 1v1. Should know how to play it. Needs to keep himself that killer instinct. Unfake is back to the wall and pinned to it now. I'm worried now. I wasn't until the last 2 rounds, but now I'm worried.
Really question what's been discussed in that timeout. There's going to be any sort of adjustment here. I mean, credit where credit's due, actually. A fair shot of things here with just Sheriffs. And a chance to maybe find that kill onto comeback, but he said Unfake up against the ropes in hell. 6-1 the scoreline.
Cage triggered.
Mates already starting to run away with this first half. Guaranteed an even result. That's if Vitality can find the final 5.
Yeah, when we start thinking about champs, I don't even want to. That's how worried I am at this point. Seeing Vitality looking lackluster, looking a little shaky. They're mid-rounding, looking absent. And Gentlemate's looking lethal. They've gotten better. The less pressure on, the more they've taken liberties.
Well, actually now kind of flipping on its head what we said in map 1, which is losing out time and time again on some of these early engagements, these committed engagements. Now starting to run away with that.
Deeper hold, no one probing towards middle, but it's the extremities, so comeback has got a position to play with here. And he's got support. Mini's got his back. There was a swing from CT. That felt a little overzealous because Mini apparently is fine. Doing well. Got a 2v2 now. Fox is still about, though. It's going to be revealed by the ult coming in. Les clears it. And Les has been quiet. That's his 3rd kill, I think 2 in this round alone. But sharp. Now Kamek's position will be understood and very much tracked.
Flash out here from Kamek, actually looking to path straight onto lane.
Did he spot kicks? Yeah, he must have done. There's no way you're pre-aiming. No! No! I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Again, they're just... It's another round where Vitality just look desperate to kind of show themselves and kind of establish authority, but with this scoreline and in this scenario as well, even if you know Kamek's out,
I know exactly.
it's a completely off-sync swing.
Yeah. Lovely from Kamek, want to say that, obviously.
Yeah, but he's given the
it.
opportunity. This is, I mean, few examples this evening, but again, that's not a mid-round call. That's not where, you know, Vitality have drifted into an awkward setup here.
That's lack of synergy. I don't know what that would be. Just...
I mean, short 2v1, one base for the other, but it's so offbeat. Mini ready with the lockdown here. Get it ahead of the null command.
Ooh. Big entry, though. Kovac kicking down the door, and away we go towards the site. Mini trying to buy time here. Lockdown. Oh, my God! He's got a second! They keep getting away with these additional kills. But Kovac back on his feet. The plant now in 4v3.
Now, tons of util to work with here for Vitality. And a good grip on site, less disconnected towards main, probably going to be considered. Yeah, rightfully so by comeback. When does he show himself, though? No contact elsewhere. No pressure towards site just yet.
He's bought them a lot of time. But Durka looked a little asleep at the wheel there, so the trade comes in for Prox. Still waiting for that swing to come through from main. They're leaving comeback pinned on this, but Prox can't pry these two players out. It looks like Kovac's done enough this round. The positioning good enough as well. Comeback can make it costly, but he might just go down with this ship. As Les will get the final kill and stay alive. But Vitality finally get their second.
Keeps them in check in terms of the finances here. There will still be rifles available for the majority of Vitality players, but Mini does so well. It's unfortunate here because the ult means that the res can come through.
Flash out.
Nice. Good job, guys. Keep it up.
I'm not sure, actually, it was Kamek's flash that actually catches onto Durka there. I'm not sure if it was just the edge of the team flash, but...
One suppressed.
Come back. Does have another operator in play. 14-3. Did I just see that right?
Yeah, I think he did. And he was willing to go for a walk in middle then. He fancied it, but chose against it in the end.
The things we talked about, you know, what it's like to play with no pressure, and now obviously concluded, but some of these rounds are things that Vitality aren't going to be anticipating. It's, you know, the sort of scrim plays. Oh, you'd never do that in a live game.
Yep.
That's a Fury tag. Good on the first, but no conversion.
Well, the knife just got used over towards A. No one's there, so you might see them expecting more of this B presence. You've still got come back on the line in middle. Back edge towards CT. Mini on site. Mini's been good at this. I've got to say, he's been costing them ways, safe ways in, should I say? And it's gonna be the pop on site. The paranoia, I think actually did land, even though it looked a little high. But it's Dirk to find Kamek. Now already getting a little pin to the corner here in a bit of a spot of bother. And Mini dividing and conquering. We can't see Vitality get caught here by Switch. If they slow down on the way, they could be screwed. But Mini is still a thorn in their side.
They got to deal with
the
it.
plant.
They have to deal with him.
No one did. And now he swings. Vitality, what are we up to? You're getting away with it because you've got less of Durka, apparently.
Aren't in time here. Yeah, Prox has to turn back around.
Oh.
Pick up of the op, but less there to find his third.
Oh.
And Vitality's third.
I got your backs. Just, you know, from the front.
I mean, again, a player's able to slip into sight and find that kill. Like I said, Mini's able to just exist for so long.
In fact, he was able to dip out at this point as well. Nice timing between the two, but...
Les catches this at the last possible second. Because then it's like Durka stuck on lane with an op. Like, it's... feels unrecoverable.
I thought this half was unrecoverable, but... Hello.
Here.
You've been spotted. No. No, no, no. How? Oh, Mike, I don't know what I'm seeing.
I have the spike. Gun here.
Mini looking fired up now. Saw some issues earlier on. Can he get this? Oh, he does. Kicks will fall.
No!
Oh my god.
No, 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 no. They're already dead. Oh my god, Kovac. Kovac is surrounded in a way we haven't seen before. This is mental. This is actually mental.
24 HP for less. Another clutch situation towards the A side. Yeah.
Where's his gun? Wait, where's your gun? Get your gun out.
Hey, safe card thrifty here from Gentlemates. Up to 8 now on the decider. I was going to say, yeah, Mini, look. Yeah, Dirk wants to double check back. But again, second player top mid and just out of sync again for Vitality, which has been an issue that's been consistent over the last, what? I mean, 24 rounds really, including map 2.
Yeah.
Get out of my way!
All right, away we go. Hey, look, I'll tell you something. Dirk will always try. He'll always dig deep.
Destroyed.
But I don't know if it's enough. And that's a sentence I'm not used to saying, but as it stands, Mini's been a monster on this site. New position. Much to get away with here. He's got Kamek and the boys helping from stairs, but he has been cleared. I think Curiosity got the best of him there. Didn't need to have a player's hand. Could have paused for that. And Kamek disrespecting the Aldron and going straight for the wall back. 4 bullets. Not enough to deal with Kovac and Vitality. Get away with 4.
Well, nothing short of a miracle to come out of that half with 4 rounds.
Switching sides.
Give themselves a foot in the door for this second half on map 3.
I need to see Vitality untilt. The way they've been playing, it looks like they're mentally out of this. I need them to sharpen up here. It ain't over. It ain't done yet. We'll find out after the half how that goes for them now.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Well, for Vitality, let's outline the stakes here. On 4 rounds, they are currently held. 1 half left to play, and their chance of champions slipping away pretty swiftly. And I think if they continue to play like this, they don't deserve that shot.
No,
That's how it is.
Like I said, across the last 24 rounds, they have looked completely outclassed by Gentlemates, and that was almost fairly polarizing from what we saw in map 1. It looked like Vitality were going to come out with a very different approach to the game here this week.
I was all aboard on Corrode. I thought, finally, this is what they were meant to look like.
Like I said, it's when you finally see things start to fall into place for Vitality, but Gentlemates, until the very end, the bitter end, looking to put up a fight here, as they have done previously. Durka, though, will find Mini to kick off the pistol round in the second half. Gentlemates looking to progress pretty quickly behind that towards A. Oh, Kamix, all the way towards Gen already.
Okay. Durka can't do much alone. He's got no one with him. Everyone else is path through tree. Prox gets a free shot, and so does Comeback, catching Kovac completely unawares. Plants in, but Durka doing well from heaven. Creates him a little bit of a foothold to work forward on. Bekash waiting up close in case that paranoia landed, but Vitality clearing. Suddenly on the same page.
Yeah, it's actually the paranoia from Prox that actually sets that kill in motion towards Gen.
Oh, it's from Prox?
Yeah. Yeah, Kicks has still got his, so...
Oh, yep. Yeah, that doesn't regen.
Fortunately. Maybe not the crucial kill here, but certainly made things a little easier for Vitality on the way back in.
Guys, this is the last scrim before the scrims tomorrow. Let's go.
Oh, treating it like a scrim. Qualification on the line. Surely taken out of context, but
I know. And maybe they need that. Like, no pressure, guys. Just scrim. I hate that, but fair enough.
Look at the buy.
I'm looking at the buy.
Catch Vitality off guard again. Kicks his TP'd in. He's committed.
Oh, that
beautiful flash, but
he only gets one. Okay, Kicks is still just trying to pop off here. Mini's cleared less. Mini's been super nasty, but I think. Okay.
I have the spike.
Oh, probably standard upgrade. He's got himself a 1v2. Shock dart doesn't land. Durka will be able to find a kill with just one shot, but conceding this space now, considering the rotation.
Really need you to land this cleanly. Oh, I didn't mean that way. It's fine. Durka's here.
So much damage done, though.
Yep.
Obviously, with the purchase coming there from Gentlemates, it's only really going to force the repurchase from Vitality. Yeah, I mean, you got to argue Kicks. That lets the spray go a little too wild there. Lined up, flashed in main. Unfortunately, not to get
we cancel scrims tomorrow.
Aha. So if you win, you get
if we
the day
win
off.
here, we don't have to scrim. Okay, so now I see it.
Seems
Right.
nice, right?
So yeah, technically out of context.
Yeah.
I feel a little better about the comment now.
Yeah, now I'm less
Yeah.
mentally boomed. I was tilted. Now I'm okay. Back in the room. All good. Kind of an...
Come back, not spotted. I mean, he's got a scope on the other side. That's now spotted. Actually had the full shield as well.
Cover going out.
He's going to try and find progress towards short here, but Kovac going to shut down Mini now. Tagged up though.
Flash, little swing. Nice. Lose one, but that could be recovered. And yeah, all good. Fine.
And 4 left standing, so
yes.
I guess round 2 purchase now extinguished in terms of the threat. It's a bonus conversion here for Vitality on the back of that. Just 1 round away from tying things up. And just Kicks really, and Kovac to make progress early on in this ult cycle.
Good to see as well, Kicks and Kovac were a little bit quieter, so seeing them starting to pick up the pace a bit, good for them. Now we get the extended bonus round almost. Still got those Bulldogs out. Brock's just going to be caught in the corner. Gets out of there, though. They back away. A main claimed for now by Vitality.
That's probably not going to be considering 3 players towards Styles, but I mean, the drone will at least paint the picture that it's not just mini lurking. But forced off the angle early on here. Kovac going to pick up the slack. Actually catches a headshot there onto Kamek, up to just 9 HP. Gentlemates, the back and forth will continue. Durka not rewarded on the first pass, does manage to get away. He'll burn up the dash though. He'll have to tuck himself back into sight.
Yeah, but the map's getting small. Look at this flank, and they have no idea. No expectation of it, but a trade there as Kamek does at least find kicks, but it wasn't just kicks on this mission. Kovac was by his side in middle, and Les going
30 seconds
walk.
left.
Or got walked, should I say. As Comeback's now been let loose. He's opened up space towards A. They can get a plant on this.
Certainly can. No util to confirm this kill onto Kamek. Now they set up in the post. Durka has to win this, and he doesn't.
Oh, and Comeback's good for 1! And they now know where Unfake is, but Kovac's low.
Standing ahead. Oh no, the dart misses.
Right.
9 HP on Kamek. And he finds the kill. Finds Gentlemates their 9th. Another round slipping through Vitality's fingers.
Slipping through.
I mean, again, credit where credit is due. Good support from the other POV as well. Purchase back in hand for Vitality, and Operator on the cards now. Comeback dealt with. Durka looking to get himself established now in terms of the economy. Of course, an early rotation out, Gentlemates. An ambiguous smoke in main, obviously with Prox being, Kicks being present towards Wine previously. Might create some question marks for them.
Certainly has. You can see the...
It's whether or not any util's committed towards it, but because if that's the case, but less is dealt with.
Yeah, Kicks trying to play by Gen on side, but Kovac's done really well. And it is the Kicks and Kovac show right now, it feels like. Those two just work in unison. Kamek looking somewhat unrecoverable from this position. The paranoia goes wide. The Durka shot does not. Safety in the end found.
Well,
but it took some ways to get there.
Yeah, thank God they find that response after the previous round. Again, there wouldn't have been an awful lot behind this purchase. Now just one behind. Ultimate starting to come online for Vitality, but similar situation on the other side of the board as well. Just one away from the lockdown. Have the Blade Storm and the TP for Prox, and Gentlemates will take a pause here to consider their approach. Actually, yeah, Durka's just one away and Unfake 2 off Hunter's Fury, so very well rounded here. Potentially for the next purchase for Gentlemates as well, so Vitality certainly not out of this just yet. Again, lots to discuss in
looks stressed.
in both camps.
Yeah. Man, that looks like a stressed out coach. If you're hearing your players,
I mean, you got to be pulling your hair out.
Day off scrims tomorrow, guys. Don't worry. Oh, please. I think we might need those scrims. The Gentlemates, though, they have hit a little bit of a bump in the road. Now, are we seeing the most perfect VALORANT from Vitality? No, it's been mud. But they're thriving in the mud, you know?
Well, again, I noted it as well, and I know Billy also noted it. 29% attack win rate for Gentlemates. So they would have to go above and beyond. I think another round or two and those concerns start to rear their head once more. In terms of, I guess, statistical probability to close things out here in map 3. You know, catch a ton of damage onto Kicks. The hero rifle now noted early on. Gentlemates again, a very early rotation, not really being forced by Vitality this time around.
That's just jump spamming the spot.
Well, it's a ton of damage done.
He's a bit of a pickle here, because actually Smoke's down towards door, and they've already crossed towards him. Fortunately enough, at least Kicks it's down Mini, but Less still standing, but for how long feels like the question. Assassinated beneath Durka, comeback, puts a knife to the throat.
Found one.
And suddenly this round's looking a bit dangerous.
Spike planted.
Durka and Unfake with an uphill struggle in a round that didn't feel like it should have been. Flash after flash, owl drone in.
Well, I was going to say, Unfake catching a headshot off Prox, but now actually further damage done, down to 24 HP. I was like, actually, this Vitality can find a kill in the next couple of seconds, and look at them lined up, ready for Durka to creep onto that angle. Unfake caught on the door as well, just got to hold on to this op now. Gentlemates come out of that timeout swinging.
We'd really like to keep this up. I'd really like to keep it. Kamek would really like to take it away, but I think at this point they need to kind of hit the brakes, call it what it is, but turning this round, of all things, after a timeout as well, even adding in, knowing statistically what they're normally like on this side, be able to do this here, puts that worry back into me. Ah, man.
Yeah, that happened off screen, but that's how Prox found a kill towards the spawn there, catching a rotation. Vitality now, everything available at their disposal, but Unfake down on a stinger. Gentlemates up to double digits. No buy behind this either, so you've got to argue this should be 12 for Gentlemates if they can win.
Deploying drone.
Relatively deep lines on both sides of the map, though. Durka was on this. That's going to be Less spotted. They don't know about Durka yet. Still close on Cat. But this angle's really dangerous if he tries to corner it. Surely wouldn't. Knife's good, though. And that's now both of them noted. Good players there. Looking for opportunities on A at the same time. Mini trying to catch the timing. A bit of the information game exchange here.
Oh, this time around, yes, Mini to come out worse off. Hunter's Fury committed here, so equipment towards the lockdown. The first connection actually converted. Prox will fall, and a further tag.
Yeah, Mini being low, comeback being low. You're looking at the others try and step up, but they can't. Kick's going to take down Vekaj, and already the plant's just left where it is.
Yeah, really weird spacing on the back of the lockdown here. 2 players tucked into hell.
Comeback. Why am I nervous about comeback here? Surely, Unfake's got that. Okay, no worries. Kamek and Mini, though, still breathing, trading out. Mini still firing. 1v1, but 10 HP. Not enough to put up the fight. Vitality now on the defuse and trying to close back in on the score.
The damage done by Kicks, setting Kovac up for success. To clutch this out, much needed round for Vitality. Big ult from Unfake as well. Just 3 tags. A ton of damage done. Mini again, man, just on a lick of HP, doing so much damage.
He's not even their top fragger, but the quality of his kills have been there.
Purchase here, some investment from Gentlemates as well. Kamek almost, oh, comeback, sorry, as well. Fully investing into this. Durka now, like I said, wanted to get himself established with the operator, and probably a tick in the box for him. Kicks. potentially being tested once more.
Cover going out.
Durka actually tries to adjust for the updraft, so Gentlemates will flood behind that.
Nice to re-peek into that as well, though. Kind of a bit brave, but I guess look where it isolates the spike as well. Durka's done nicely there.
Yeah.
That's
the worst person
nuisance.
actually to fall in main.
Yeah. So they need an over-delivery from someone, comeback or Prox, but Prox only has that Sheriff, so
I got the
pretty
spike.
tricky, but discipline being displayed by Vitality. They don't want to give any chances here. Prox would need like 2 out of this. I saw Kamek doing something kind of like that, but in this sort of round, I don't think that's going to be happening.
Trying to take the steps away,
Yeah.
but that's the now caught. Noted.
Oh, they're speeding up. Come back. He needs help from Proxy here to do anything about it. And, well, only one. Only one, so Vitality and the discipline there. Gonna get us back to 10 apiece, all even.
So the purchase here from Gentlemates, just trying to get something done in around, well, actually previously what was on the back of Mini's hero rifle, able to convert a Thrifty. This time around, Vitality well equipped. Again, I think you're right. Certainly looking a little more disciplined than where we've seen them lacking previously in this series. Be another timeout called here from Gentlemates. Now actually flipping this back on its head. Talking about maybe finding 12 themselves. Not going to have a purchase behind this. Well, I mean, come back a chance to maybe get the Bladestorm for a follow-up round, but yeah, well, let's come back though.
He's on 21-13.
Elsewhere, Kamek does have the null command, which could set things in motion. We have the response there from Kovac available.
Yeah, a little bit of both sides,
Yeah.
right? A couple of moves and counter moves, but again, this half has been predominantly Team Vitality. Only 2 rounds gained by Gentlemates,
sure, yeah.
but I think we just see the weight of this game.
Statistically, we're probably tracking about where we would, but like I said, Gentlemates certainly, I mean, this time around, probably looking a little more confident, I'd say. Like I said, no pressure here for them, and we've seen them really tap into that. Round 21, crucial, I feel, in terms of the outcome of this decider.
Absolutely. It's quite a simplistic an approach to at least start with, doesn't it? Comeback taking the space towards A.
Cover.
Create a little bit of a question mark, but a full fake on the back of Kamek's ultimate here.
Pulled a little bit, but it hasn't pulled away Durka. And Kix is still standing on this one. That's teed up. Can't miss those. And I like the concept. Sadly, the landing not quite there as Durka not dissuaded from holding that deeper line. Still held by main. The 3v4.
Dual theft will go up as well, so revealing all the information. Gentlemate's going to try and find space towards mid here. Eyes towards Unfake, though. How deep? As I say, it looked like he might consider progressing a little further, but the ping's on the map. We've already noted the reposition. Kamek, elephant stomping towards market.
Because they should have heard that one, I think, when he was just backpedaling towards site, but
drawing out the TP, now they probably know they've got a 3v2 towards A.
whoever's called that, it's a shout.
30 seconds left.
Well, Less in Hell is
Yep.
kind of the outlier, but 20 seconds on the clock, they have to make a move quickly.
It's going to take just guesswork, isn't it? Less's position, you'll check it. Nice timing on the knife. There you go. Less should be there. Turn of attention. Nekash instantly looks at it. 10 seconds, so they got to go now. Trades come through, but Kovac swings in from short. 9 seconds! Kovac there, giving Vitality the lead after a slippery round from Gentlemates.
Absolutely is, and like I said before, that's a situation that's probably going to give Vitality access to the 12th. The utility going through. Mini's not been good on the lineups today.
No.
Noted that earlier on with the deadlock.
And he's a couple times in the server, get your server hours in.
One enemy remaining.
I'm going to see light investment here
Nice on.
from Gentlemates.
I don't want to look up to see how old Kovac is that he's getting called Unk. It's probably like 24. And I'll just give up. 10 to 11.
Makes us Gramps.
Oh. I don't want to hear it, man. Buy is looking broken for Gentlemates, but can they claw it together here?
I mean, they've caught Vitality off guard previously with a Thrifty, so...
They have. Comebacks in there already. Going to get down one and clear out Kovac. But Durka still holds the back line. Glance towards main, expecting that layering, but it's less to catch Mini. Now lurk over towards B. But look where the spike is. Nah, this is... You need procs to sell something, though, because you're already seeing Kicks look this way.
Set up a really awkward position here, yeah.
Spike down
Kicks are rewarded. Cover going out. On the back of the impatience. Now just procs. For the first though, Durka will fall.
No. Could you imagine? So less is a mile away.
Yeah.
That's fine, Kicks is fine. It's 12 for Vitality.
Big round from Kicks, actually. A crucial trade found, actually, towards Tree. And 3 to clean things up. Mechanic here, Durka shutting down comeback as well. Just 2 rounds on the set, you can see. The hopium,
stress, man.
The hopium trying to counterbalance.
One more round. And chances stay alive, right? This is what it's for. It's not even to really lock champs or anything like this. It's for a chance further forward. Gentlemates could have buried them here. With Vitality clawing their way forward. But it's not over yet. 1 minute 30. Another A hit. Simplistic in approaching Kicks once again. Still in the right place.
He's off the flash.
How is he getting away with this? Kicks doing magnificent for Vitality. As Gentlemates starting to fall to pieces. Les wants this one secured.
Spike planted.
Beat the detain.
He's going to know about the drop.
And does get 4.
Well, hopefully that doesn't come to bite them, but still, numbers advantage here for Vitality.
Not ready yet.
Surely not an issue. Maybe an issue. Oh my god, the lineup wasn't even bad for that. Durka doesn't take as much as I thought he would, but Vikash would have to over-deliver here. Procs now last man alive in a 1v2. One to the right, gets it! Kicks left, he heard the drop down, he hears the tap, but the smoke's in play. What do you do about this one, Procs? You're gonna have to make a move, make a play. Balls of steel on the defuse for Kicks. 13 to 10. Vitality holding on.
Clinging to life.
Jesus.
Some crucial rounds from Kicks to close out the decider here. Actually ends up top of the board for Vitality.
Nah, Kicks elevated at the end
yeah,
there.
sure. I mean, good series overall, but those last, 4 rounds, worth his weight in gold.
The amount of times he wasn't cleared close to that A main wall, catching him on either side a couple of times there. Oh, stressful game though. Really stressful game.
Obviously now Vitality have to sit back and watch tomorrow's games.
And hope for an outcome.
Yeah, but just to come back, Gentlemates, this was a really impressive series for me. Again, considering Corrode to kick things off here, where previously they have had a little success. Vitality come out swinging with a fantastic approach, but throughout this series, I mean, we've used this phrase a couple of times, but they go down swinging.
They do.
Can't ask for much more in their final showing here.
And a couple of these players putting on some really good displays. Happy that we had a great game from Comeback, for example. Mini, mechanically, having a couple of big moments there as well. But overall, as I said, they took it to a third. They gave it a damn good go. They had Vitality sweating. You saw the panic. You saw the coach. That was not a comfortable game. But with a couple players picking up, Kicks doing very well. Durka unwilling to lose. Les looking nice on that chamber earlier on. It took a great deal for this team, but they got across the line in the end.
It really did. And I guess the other question coming into this and has been present along the way is kind of Durka and Les getting some of the support from the rest of this roster. And I think today, certainly a good example of that.